Ooh, well. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, 2, 1. Okay. Hello and welcome, everybody, to tonight's fantastic Dino action. I had to use that lovely thumbnail art from the upcoming Secret Lair. Kev Walker did some fantastic alternate art for Carnage Tyrant there. I'm probably going to have to pick myself up a playset. I'm still loving the original art, of course, but nice that it's finally getting reprinted. Potentially, it'll get reprinted in Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I think there's going to be a few key reprints, but I'll leave that for an actual Lost Caverns prediction video. If you're wondering, oh, you're playing dinos, this looks like an interesting list. This is all I do, all dinos, all the time, except for April Fools. Over 400 streams, man. It's going good, and separate videos as well, which I'm gonna start getting into. Matches, more in-depth deck tech, talking about specific cards, why they might be good, why not, why I love them. However, tonight features the return, and I've been loving this return absolutely. Vivien, Monster's Advocate, 3 and 2 green. Look at the top card. Cast creature spells from the top. Oh, lovely stuff. I certainly have enough creatures to do that. The +1, worst case scenario, we get to make a beast 3/3, and we put a counter vigilance, reach, or trample. Usually I'm always making the vigilance, so if I want to be aggressive, I'm not left quite as open. But if we face anything with flying, of course, having a little bit of extra reach is always nice. Shifting, of course, that can potentially get reach. Sneaky reach, which I used last night to fantastic effect, taking out Aurelia, the war leader. Oh my goodness, that was pretty sneaky stuff. And Vivien's -2, that's really what I want to showcase. We do that when we cast our next creature spell. Search our library for a creature card with lesser mana value. Put it onto the battlefield. We certainly have a lot of expensive creatures. Galta, I mean, hey, if we cast the Queen for 2 green, that's going to be mean, because we can grab anything else in the deck. Tyrannosaurus Rex, Carnage Tyrant, whatever makes the most sense. But that's where the single copy of Xenagos comes in. Galta for 2 with Vivien's -2. We grab Xenagos. Boom. Doubles Galta, making it a 24/24 and haste. Perhaps I don't have Regis or Alpha. Of course, giving other dinosaurs you control haste, or Huntmaster. So Galta normally wouldn't attack, but now it does, and it is absolutely massive. Possibly just decimating the opponent right there. That might be enough for lethal. But if it makes sense to do so, if we want stickier threats, I could cast Tyrannosaurus Rex and then also grab a Carnage Tyrant. I did that once today, and man, that was dirty, devastating. I wasn't able to attack with Carnage Tyrant, but a 1/2, boom, love it. And then Xenagos eventually doubling something. Carnage Tyrant, also grabbing Xenagos with Vivien's -2. I mean, that's lovely as well. 100%. I'm still loving Xenagos, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. Actual card advantage with playing creatures off the top, and then potentially doubling, whatever makes the most sense. As always, continuing as I have been with the stable ramping package of Thunderherd Migration, Topiary Stomper, Huntmaster, and Marauding Raptor. A little bit more susceptible to removal, but still the lovely. Oh, it's feeling good being back to this. Gwenna, of course, lovely stuff. Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, tapping for 2 mana for creatures or creatures' abilities, any combination of mana. And if you cast a creature with power 5 or greater, she untaps. Oftentimes, I'm chaining a bunch of stuff. She really pops off, but I must say I've been liking this stable package. Topiary Stomper, I was trying it out. Gwenna instead of Topiary, didn't feel bad. If I see a hand with multiple topiaries, that's perfectly fine. I get ahead, but multiple Gwenas, not so great. I could see myself slapping in one Gwena, but I don't think that's really necessary with all this ramping that I've got going on. Land-wise, it is up to 23, which is lovely. I might go down to 22. I've still had quite a few times where I've just gotten flooded out, unfortunately. Sideboard-wise, well, Back to Nature still in. Destroying all those pesky enchantments. Brotherhood's End, oof, I love it. Continue to love it. It does the thing that we want it to do. One of the best sweepers out there. Inscription of Abundance, a little bit more instant speed interaction. The only instant speed interaction. Before I started tonight, I actually had 4 copies of this. Greasefang, we take it out, we fight it, or we gain a bunch of life. If we're against mono red, we make something a little bit more durable potentially, or if we're able to get to 5, we get to do all those modes, which is lovely stuff, and gaining life equal to the greatest power among creatures we control. That could possibly synergize a little bit with Xenagos there. When it doubles it, that's going to be an uphill battle for the opponent, but for right now, 2 copies. Ripjaw, there's the playset. If we do bring in Brotherhood's End, of course I would bring in Ripjaw as well. Something aggressive, a little bit cheaper body for sure. If we play Regisaur, well, we might just grab Ripjaw instead. That would be lovely stuff indeed. Anything around here, but usually if I'm casting Carnage Tyrant or Tyrannosaurus Rex, I am going to be grabbing Xenagos. But Regisaur, if we have enough lands, I may not want Topiary Stomper. I might want to grab a Topiary Stomper just in case, if it is going to get me to my 7th land. That's pretty important there, but if I have enough, we'll just grab Ripjaw, draw a card potentially off of the Marauding Raptor pings as well. And then if we're facing off against something control related, those 2 copies of Ghalta, they go into the sideboard, and we bring in and finish off the playset of Carnage Tyrant and Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I think we're going to Rex the opponent tonight. Whew. Quite a few. I have faced quite a few different decks today, I must say. It's pretty cool. Watch it be all Rakdos, mid-range and sacrifice. Still been quite some time since there was the one night where I faced Rakdos 5 times. Oh, that was unfortunate. Painful. Very, very painful indeed. Hopefully no Angels. I've faced Angels once today, and there isn't Rampaging Raptor or Ferocidon. There's lots of Rampaging stuff, but no Rampaging Ferocidon to stop the life gain, or Giant Cindermaw. Ooh, lovely. That's a beautiful hand indeed. Cinder Glade, of course, we don't have a turn 1 play. Don't have any turn 1 plays in this list, which, some people may find a little bit crazy, but bear with me. Oh, Painful Thoughtseize, ripping Thunderherd Migration. That's going to slow us down, unfortunately, or they might just get rid of Carnage Tyrant, because they don't like Carnage Tyrant. Take their chance to never worry about it. Oh, they goofed up. They goofed up big time. If you have a Thunderherd, you get rid of a Thunderherd. They may have another Thoughtseize, or they may have Thought. Potentially. Everything is revealed, so I can't reveal another Dino that's already revealed as the cost for Thunderherd Migration, but that's not the thing. That's not the case. You can reveal something that's already been revealed. The opponent just doesn't get any benefit from that. And now, if they don't make us discard Carnage Tyrant, we get it down next turn with Castle Garen. I jinxed myself. That's okay. We should be getting somebody down. At least. Ooh, they milled the Shifting Ceratops. We're going to get a land, but that's alright. That's alright. We got a good body. Hopefully not a fatal push on the token. Oh, beautiful stuff. Always worried about that. Of course, Regis or Alpha with a mana value of 5. It does dodge Fatal Push quite nicely. We get T-Rex, boom. We can play that with the lands we have. Looks like they're stumbling a bit in the land department themselves. Oh, they got... Oh, okay, okay. We can make that work. We'll be at 7 with this Stomping Ground plus Topiary Stomper. Stomping opponents. Ooh. Certainly have enough lands at this point. Very nice and rampy indeed. Unfortunate for them. Oh, they milled a T-Rex. We were going to get a Topiary Stomper. Hopefully there's a... Oh, Vivien. Well, hopefully they don't have a counterspell. Cross your fingers there's not another Drown in the Loch. Oh boy, I bet there is. It's mostly over anyways, whether she lands or not. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I'll take it. Of course, we, like I mentioned, make a beast with reach, and we can stop that Soaring Thought Thief. They may not have been able to take her out anyways. At the moment, only being able to deal 2 damage to it. Thunderherd Migration on top is going to be pretty good, which is a point I forgot to mention. Thunderherd Migration does grab a land, but it also shuffles the top card. So if it is a land, we've already played a land, it's just not a... Oh, creature on top. Well, okay, strap yourselves in, folks. They're dead. They're just dead. Okay. Question is, do I want to play Xenagos or do I want to... Yeah, we're grabbing something under Xenagos here. Oh, beautiful stuff indeed. Auto pay. Oh, GG Scorpion. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, like a good old Shifting Ceratops, which we can give reach, and it's going to have trample. It's pretty decent. Watch it. Oh, ouch. Oh, yeah, that's how you do it. Shifting Ceratops, of course, protection from blue. We don't have to worry about Drown in the Loch, but of course is always painful. It's nice to bring the pain to somebody who cast 2 early Thought Seizes. Oh. Well, Galta doesn't last too long, can be countered, can be killed. Like I mentioned at the start, take her out if we face something that's going to be painful to our stuff and finish off the playset of those 2 things right there. Do I want to do anything else? Brotherhood's End could be pretty nice. Sometimes most of the rogues are 3 toughness or less. Oh, yes, they are slamming, absolutely. Okay, yeah, Commander. And speaking of Commander, Scorpion, I've been meaning to get into that. At least Historic Brawl here on Arena. Oh, lovely. Maybe Dinosaurs with Lost Caverns of Ixalan. They're going to bring you back to playing Dinosaurs, at least in Standard, coming up. Or perhaps I can convert you with some deadly, dastardly damage. However, I am going to trim Huntmaster here. Bring in Brotherhood's End. Huntmaster dies to so much stuff so easily. Drown in the Loch, Fatal Push, and the Brotherhood's End that I've brought in now. Oh, I'm going to buy... Keep an eye out. I'm going to be opening up packs of Lost Caverns of Ixalan. I'm going to buy... maybe 1 box. We'll see. Oh, the crossover is going to be lovely stuff. Oh, I'm in. I'm excited. It's going to be pretty big. Going to make them a lot of money, I would imagine. Everybody likes dinosaurs, whether or not they play them a lot. Certainly, dinosaurs in Commander are pretty popular. I mostly shy away from it just because it's not as consistent as I'd like. It's more casual, of course, naturally. But that's okay. I'll play it one day. Do I like this? Nothing for 2 or 3. But we're on the draw. There could be a good chance to get one of those things and consider what we're up against. I do like seeing both the Shifting Ceratopses. Oh, I hope so. I think they will. Dinosaurs can be any color. We have dinosaurs in every color, so that definitely opens up the potential. They could do anything and everything. A 5-color Dinosaur commander, that would be pretty sweet. Fortunately, they don't have a source of black. They're going to get a swamp with that Fabled Passage there. But they won't be flashing in any rogues, which is very nice for us. Well, sadly, unfortunately, still held off on that 4th land. Hopefully we get it next turn. At least we do have Brotherhood's End. Hopefully they play out a few things. Fortunately, they did mill. Well, they didn't mill a second Brotherhood's End. Getting that information, it would be nice to surprise them, possibly. Ooh. Play some rogues. You know you wanna. Of course, lots of rogues do have flash. That can put a damper on our stuff, but at least we got the 4th land by turn 4. Beautiful. And we wouldn't have had the 4th land. It would have actually been Marauding Raptor, so the opponent helped us. Might have to sacrifice it, sadly. I imagine they were holding up something somewhere. 2 more lands. It is a little bit sad, especially Castle Garenbrig. If we had gotten Castle Garenbrig, we would have been able to make 6 and get... Oh, okay. That's alright. We can take those rogues out and hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. Cross your fingers. Yes, good. 2 for 1. That's what it's all about. I like it. That should buy us a little bit of time. They weren't a ton of damage. 2 and 1, but the Thieves Guild Enforcer, of course, can get very nasty with the Death Touch, with the increase in power as well. Got to be Thunderherd. We're going to get to... Actually, we're not going to reveal a Dinosaur. Let's not give them information that we don't have to. I wasn't going to be playing anything anyways if I had cast Thunderherd Migration there for 2 or 3. Hopefully they play some rogues. Ooh, they see the Brotherhood's End. Unfortunate, but they'll probably rip something else. One of those creatures, either Shifting or Vivien Monster's Advocate, I would imagine. I mean, it's all pain right there, so... Ooh. Ouch. They didn't like that, what I did. The previous game. Ooh, that's okay. That's good. Why we have multiple Vivien Monsters Advocates. Lovely stuff right there. Shifting as well. Can't counter that. Not today. Fatal Push, not a problem. We got the benefit of that cost reduction. Let's hope they don't have a Shieldred's Edict. Or we get a 6 land next turn. If that 6 land is Castle Garenbrig, it would mean we can get Tyrannix Rex. Oh, that would be lovely. Oh, Shieldred. Of course, Shifting 5 power lining up with Shieldred's 5 toughness. That's where I want to be. Now the question becomes... Attack Kaito Shizuki. We could take him down. If we go Brotherhood's End for 3, which we're going to do. It drops Shieldred just enough that Shifting's going to drop this guy. That's what I want. Exactly lethal. When I give Shifting Trample, if Shieldred blocks. Do it. Ooh, they don't. That's okay. Not too many new additions. Having just the classic, fantastic favorite tonight. 4 copies of Vivien Monster's Advocate. Playing creatures off the top. Always lovely stuff. Especially when I have so much and so many dinos. Okay. Hey, no, that's all right. Shieldred. I hear Shieldred. The Apocalypse is a fairly popular card. Reasonably powerful. No, that's what I hear around town, at least. No, it is lovely stuff. Partly why I love Shifting Ceratops so much, because it's got that fantastic 5 power there. Man, that's too bad. We're still held off. At least we are at 6. We could get Tranix Rex next turn. Well, it was interesting, I must say, Scorpion. When she was first spoiled, people were saying, oh, she's so bad, not good, not good, not good. She doesn't have an enter the battlefield effect. People saw that, they're like, oh, this card isn't going to make waves. It takes so many turns to get value. Who likes it? That was pretty funny stuff. Speaking of funny. Man, this is going downhill. Would be nice to get another Brotherhood's End. Ooh, they milled a topiary and a land. That's good stuff. Alright. Maybe we can make something happen. Probably not, though. Oh, that's Dark Ritual, Soul Ring and stuff and whatever. Painful. Oh yeah, never mind. We're dead. Math is hard, but that's okay. Well, we didn't quite get there. Sometimes you don't always get there, but Mana Vault. Oh, yeah. Partly why I don't really like Commander. I've shied away from it. I do like the idea of it, but having to get some of the key cards to be competitive. If I was going to play it a lot, I'd want to be like the best deck possible with dinosaurs, of course. Even though it is casual, I'd want to crush everybody. I like to win. Big time. Alright, we'll keep Huntmaster out, keep him in the sideboard. Could be nice since we are on the play, potentially being a little bit more aggressive. That's always pretty good, but I still love that Brotherhood's End as well. We're going to try for it. 3 lands, Topiary Stomper. Yeah, let's cross the fingers they don't have Thoughtseize. Of course, we don't mulligan, so we are already up a card. If they have Thoughtseize, that's pretty nice. I like it. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Oh, never seen that before in my life. Oh, the OG Elish Norn to show. Oh, -2/-2 and +2/+2. Painful. Maskwood Nexus. Yes, I imagine I would probably use Maskwood Nexus to make everything dinos, and yeah. Oh, the hits would be disgusting with that. Now they only have 2 things. If they have Drown in the Lock, they can't counter Topiary, but they could counter Marauding, so hopefully this means Topiary. Yeah, good. Topiary happens. I like it. Man, Maskwood Nexus. Maybe I should do something with Maskwood Nexus in a normal 60 card format and all that good stuff. I think it's still too risky. I smell a Drown in the Lock. I'm just going to play Shifting because I think it's going to be more durable. Harder for them to deal with, for sure. Luminous Broodmoth. Ooh. Blasphemous Act. It'd be blasphemy not to use Blasphemous Act. My goodness. I don't know if I would have time to think of all the fantastic potential combos, this and this interacting with this. I've spent enough time on dinos, it's like a autopilot almost, but opening up the card pool to basically everything in existence in Magic the Gathering. That'd be tough. John de Gruul. Oh, absolutely. For 3 months. They were good. Fantastic. They were worried about making dinosaurs so good. With Marauding Raptor out, you had that Jund and Gruul dinos, and then Ixalan and Rivals of Ixalan rotated after roughly 3 months. It was unfortunate, a little bit sad. That's all right. Ooh, we got some good stuff though. I like Vivien Monster's Advocate if she lives, which I think she will. That's going to be lovely. Of course, we'll make a reach just in case they do try to attack us. But yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I would say Commander, it's got to be Naya. The 3 colors just to open up more dinos. Big time, big time. Oh, Zetalpa is gross. I've used Zetalpa before, normally in here. Man, that's crazy. Only for a few nights, but... Yeah, we're going to see better dinos in Standard. They've started to populate dinos quite nicely. They didn't give us any actual dinosaur lords in March of the Machine and Phyrexia Obi-Wan, anything like that. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. They gave other tribes lords, so we're going to get something nice. However, the -2, what do I want to grab? That's the question. Certainly it's going to be -2. Yeah, it's got to be Regis or Alpha instead. I would have liked to use Marauding Raptor, but I wouldn't have had enough to also go with Regis or Alpha. This way, I can grab another Shifting Ceratops. Hasty. It's going to be very devastating for them. Well, that's where I want to be. Ooh. Pretty gross stuff. We'll attack with bow shiftings because, well, if Shieldred wants to block, I'm happy with that. Ooh, they're going to mill. Not enough. Oh, 5, 7. That's it. Oh, phew. They're at 7. If they were at 8, those Thieves Guild Enforcers would have had Death Touch. Oh. It can be a little bit, daunting. Knowing which cards are legal or not. Okay. Yeah, no roast yet. Absolutely. Not Standard. No, I will be playing Standard eventually here. Oh, another Shifting Ceratops. Oh. Almost getting Tyrannix Rex. Let me think. Yeah, just go with Shifting Ceratops. They can't counter it, of course. Lovely stuff. We're going to get something good. Mostly another Topiary Stomper, but hey, that's alright. As long as you're playing the stuff you like. Actually, we're going to grab Marauding. That's also going to be explosive because we can go with the other Marauding with the cost reduction, with that final mana. Maximum aggression. I think that's going to do the trick. Oh, it absolutely has a lot of formats. Some homebrew formats. Oathbreaker was recently recognized. I don't know what Oathbreaker is, but there is a lot. As long as you're having a good time. Hopefully they don't take out Regis or Alpha with some removal. They're going, ooh. Reducing our aggression, sadly. That's okay. We still get to hit them for a lot. Yeah. Both shiftings. And the 2 things for 3. Everything possibly that we could attack with. Of course, we lose both shiftings, but they also lose both Thieves Guild Enforcers. I want to do as much as possible right now. Oh yeah. You can use a lot of the dinos. That is where it's at, Scorpion. If you are interested, look back. Like I mentioned at the start, nobody was here yet, but Dinosaurs is the only thing I play. They did a tally dirty. Absolutely. If you are wanting to use a tally Primal Conqueror, probably the best way is bouncing flicker effects just to, abuse that enter the battlefield effect. Probably the best way. But yeah, only dinos here. 420 live streams, something like that. Separate episodes. I've tried just about everything. Not Commander related, but a few times I have done Historic Brawl. Ooh, both at tallies. That would be Pretty painful stuff. Lovely stuff, though, with Topiary Stomper here. We get to power up both Marauding Raptors. We get the 7th land for the Topiary that's already out. It's not so bad that Topiary wouldn't have had haste. This is what I like. Maximum aggression, maximum damage. Now we gotta try something. Of course, we will be able to take out Shieldred and everything when we go Brotherhood's End after this. That's how it has to be. And hope they don't have another Shieldred. We could top deck numerous hasty things. There's lots of formats. Ooh, painful. I'll mouse over my lands to pretend like I have something I could play. Removal. I'll pretend like the thing I have in my hand is not a forest. Maybe I can bluff them. Usually it doesn't work, but Azera's Sand is not good. Not good. We may be done for. Historic, you can use Mirari's Wake. I don't think Mana Reflection. Historic is basically every card legal on Arena. And there's quite a bit. You can make some wacky stuff. Ooh, Brotherhood's End. Not gonna do it. That's too bad. They got us. A little bit flooded, somewhat. I may go back down to 22 lands. 23 lands currently. Yeah. Oh, rough stuff. Yeah, we'll get them. We'll get them next time. That pesky Shieldred. That's alright. I don't worry about Shieldred. I'm not going to get too upset or flustered against anything. Mono green devotion. That sort of stuff. But M2. I'm pretty sure I've faced this opponent before. That name does sound familiar. I think they played mono green devotion. This hand is not fast enough. I would like something a little bit faster. Definitely. We'll try one mulligan. Oh, better. Still 3 lands, but 2 Topiary Stompers, grabbing us the basics. Oh, hey, that's okay. That's okay. Shieldred is good. I wouldn't knock you for not using it, or using the full playset. Of course, I imagine they have a sensor or something like that. We're going to test the waters. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, this happens. I'll take a risk. I have another Topiary Stomper, or I just go, oh, okay. And thanks for that explanation. That's good. You could just redeem wild cards. It depends if you have a specific deck list. It could come together quite fast, but Azorius Lotus Field, painful stuff. You can't trade cards on Arena, unfortunately. Which, some people, they get turned off by that. Reach, I like reach. Possibly block that strict Proctor there. Oh, you want a Dino deck. Good stuff. Well, actually, I'll let this Azorius player stew. I'll let this Azorius player wait, actually. I recently did a Pioneer legal Dinosaur deck, but also legal on Arena in Explorer. 1 second, I'll get the link for you. Probably about 2 months ago, something like that. Takes a bit to scroll. Dun. Man, quite a while ago. Oh. Did I scroll past it? Oh, no, not yet. Must be farther down than I thought. Oh. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. The link is copied and... Okay, there you go. That should be the link to $83 in paper. Oh boy, oh boy. Will they have counter spells? That's the question. Well, I do like Regis or Alpha. I'm going to go with the -2. We're going to see what happens. Actually, I'm going to go with Shifting Ceratops to dodge a counter spell. Grabbing Topiary, which they can't counter because this other Topiary Stomper just enters the battlefield. And I forgot about Strict Proctor. Goes to show how much I play this deck. Play against this deck. Painful. We'll attack with it. Rough stuff. We do see a Carnage Tyrant coming up, so you know that's pretty sweet. Even if they have a sweeper, we should be good next turn. Yes, Trample and Death Touch is broken. Scorpion, absolutely. Oh, Sarith. Actually, I did I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago. Sarith with the dinos. Start off with her. She gives them a little bit of hexproof. Or you just save her in hand. You play it when you have a bunch of bodies. And man, that gets the job done. Possibly winning in the face of any sort of board, any number of creatures, because you only have to deal 1 damage, lethal, and the rest of that damage continues on through. It's basically like they were unblockable. We got Carnage Tyrant coming up. We're feeling pretty good. Yeah, another reach, just in case. Oh, dastardly. Hopefully they don't have another sweeper coming up. Yeah, absolutely, Scorpion. Yeah, I must say, that is a good take. Historic, wider format, the Alchemy arena-only cards, has been rough. I started out with Historic because Explorer wasn't a thing on Arena. But when it became a thing, that's definite. Ooh, we got them. They're dead. Look at this. Tranix Rex. Although if we go -2, we can't play it off the top. Whew. Oh, I remembered that. Galta is the queen of dinos. And this is the queen of disgusting damage. That's what you want to do. They have to have remove. Oh!
Ruthless aggression!
The good stuff. Some of you guys that are new, hopefully you appreciate those emotes. Man, I love making them, sprinkling in, finding good ones, making them just myself from scratch. But yeah, I got to get into Commander a little bit. Oh, I know, the girl in that background, she's like just, she's not even that excited. Oh, absolutely. She was like, oh, this is boring, I'm just going to be on my phone. But we are facing off against Azorius control, so we'll trim Galta. Would be nice. Carnage Tyrant, T-Rex, finish off that playset again, like the previous opponent. Do I like anything else? Couple Inscription of Abundance. You know what, we'll trim 2 Hunt Masters. March of Otherworldly Light for 1 white and 2. They could exile Huntmaster pretty easily. I may want just a couple chances of interaction with that Inscription of Abundance to take out the Strict Proctor. But do I like the looks of this? Not so much. Not so much indeed. But it could be good. Lots of stuff for 2, for 3. A reasonable chance we'll get there. We'll get one of those things by turn 2 or 3. And now with Carnage Tyrant, at the moment with all the lands we have, we will get to Carnage at least by turn 5. Hey, this is pretty good. If I'm not playing anything, they're doing nothing. You gotta love it. Well, they would have done Impulse. Maybe they would have had a counter spell, Censor, something like that, wanting us to pay an extra 1. But sometimes this does work out. They got an answer, they got a counter, and they just wait and wait and wait, and then I just play lands. And by that point, the stuff that I play, they may not be able to do anything about. However, they tapped for 2, and that's probably Doomscar for 1 and a white now, just because it's foretold. But fortunately, we snuck in that Topiary Stomper, then they're kicking themselves. Now, I get Carnage Tyrant on turn 4, which is going to be devastating. Oh yeah, it's rough stuff. Lotus Field is always usually pretty rough. Of course, they're going to do something sweepy related. Question is that saw it coming to counter something or the Doomscar? We're going to maybe draw out the Doomscar if that is what it is. I think it is. It paused for a second there. Also could be Wandering Emperor. You know what, let's see if it's Wandering Emperor. I feel like testing the waters. Oh. March of Otherworldly Light on shifting. Oh, I've never played against Azorius control in my life. Hashtag pre-recorded. Not actually recorded. Alright. Well, hopefully they play something so that we can maybe get Vivien. Oh. That's odd. They must have had nothing much. They could have tapped both those lands for mana and then played Lotus Field and then also had 4. They always have it. They always have it. You know what? We're going to try it. We're going to try it. Let's hope. Saw it coming. Oh, they don't have saw it coming. Okay, we know it's got to be Doomscar. Absolutely. I like the looks of this. It's going to be scary if she's left alive. Big time. Oh, strap yourselves in. Man. Oh.
Ruthless aggression.
Okay. I'll take it. A flawless victory, absolutely. I imagine maybe they... Oh, and it was Doomscar. Okay. Good stuff. Phew. They saw Vivien land and they're like, oh, this is all over. I imagine maybe they didn't have any lands. They were hoping to draw another land, and perhaps the land that they drew was another Lotus Field, which really would have been painful. If they would have played the second Lotus Field entering tapped, they would have had to sacrifice the irrigated farmland and Castle Vantris. Or they just didn't draw another land. It's hard to say. Huh. Yeah, okay. I'll take it. They may not have had Planeswalker removal. Alright. We'll never know. It's always nice though. Sometimes I use Sorceress Spyglass. Artifact for 2. The opponent reveals their hand and we name a card, and activated abilities of that card can't be played. It's kind of nice to gain that information every so often. We could shut down Karn, the Great Creator, of course, with Mono Green Devotion. And I do love the looks of this hand. We can't go Thunderherd Migration at the moment. We don't have a Dinosaur to reveal yet. So it is going to have to be Huntmaster. What's it going to die to? Probably something. You know what? I'm just not going to bother playing it. Watch it. Oh, okay. Definitely. Actually, I could. We could go over that if you want after we're done this match. Yeah. some of the key cards, at least for me. Ooh, I'm liking the looks of this. Topiary. You know what? I'll go with Topiary. I think it might draw out some targeted damage, burn spells. It might save ourselves from taking a little bit. Okay, good stuff. Less going to my face. I like it. Oh, and we will get Tranix Rex next turn. Oh yes. Don't spend anything quite yet. Just definitely. Vivien though. That's lovely. That's what I want to do. Of course, we'll go +1. We'll make something with Vigilance so we don't leave ourselves quite so open. Oh, you can use Huatli. I've done every single variation. 100%. I've used all the different Huatlis. However, it's going to be devastating with Brotherhood's End next game when we bring it in to sweep what appears to be mono red burn aggro. Something like that. Oh, that's painful. The darn Dreadhoard Arcanist recasting. Something not good. Oh boy. It is unfortunate they take down Vivien. Question becomes, is Tranix Rex going to be enough to bring the pain? We can go Huntmaster, Thunderherd, Topiary to really get a bunch of lands, but stuff is going to die. I think it's got to be Tranix Rex. Question is, do I want to attack? Well, that can do a lot of damage. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm still at a pretty healthy 17. Maybe if I was around like 10 or something, I wouldn't like to do that. And of course, they have a fair bit of burn potential to really chip away and do nasty bits of damage. Hopefully no more Wizard's Lightning. At the moment, as long as Dreadhoard Arcanist stays 1 power, we could be safe. Or we could be somewhat dead. Oh boy. Okay, not too bad. We could top deck another Tranix Rex and just kill him. Well, it's not another Tranix Rex, but this is going to Rex. Yeah, it's got to be Regis or Alpha. I was hoping to get Topiary Stomper as well. Not quite, though. Alright. Hit him again for 8. I have 3 creatures to block, so I'm hoping that we're safe. Don't want to attack with the token as well. That maybe be a little bit too risky. They would have gone down to 2, but still. 7. 7 is scary. We'll get the job done just attacking with Tranix Rex anyways. Various other things that we play next turn, I hope. My coffee's all done. I have to refill. I don't care if, Huntmaster blocks if I lose all the creatures that I have. It will, absolutely. If you can find packs that are really good to buy, that have a chance of stuff that you naturally need, that can be good. Ooh, they got us with the Trample of Electrostatic Who's-a-ma-what-it. Yeah, that will do it. Rough stuff. Oh yes, you keep the cards from draft, unless it is Phantom Draft. That's for make-believe, but for the most part, most drafts you do keep it. Certainly bringing in Ripjaw Raptor and Inscription of Abundance. Big time. Huntmaster, that's going away. That's basically guaranteed to die. Also, you know what? We're going to trim Marauding Raptor. I've done this a little bit before. Excuse me. Yeah, Ripjaw's going to do the trick. Big time. Well, both got us. We got to get back down to 60 anyways. All right. Yes, absolutely with the golden pack progression. 100%. That is a good point to make. It's a lot of great extra value. I mean, it could work. It could work. Yeah, for every 10 packs you buy of the most recent set, you get one golden pack, which gives you 6 rares, I believe it is. Yeah, there's lots of stuff to learn. Absolutely. It can be daunting. Big time. You know what? I'm going to keep this. Turn 2 Thunderherd. If we draw a third land, that would get us to Ripjaw Raptor on turn 3. And that might make all the difference. It's no Brotherhood's End to sweep them. Dealing 3 damage to everything would be lovely against this deck. Man. We're certainly going to grab our first source of red. Now reveal Ripjaw. If I'm able to play it next turn, that is what I'm going to be playing. Yes, not many dinos, so it all depends. Maybe get 10 packs of Wilds of Eldraine, get 1 golden pack there just to see how it is, and yeah. Yeah, if you're laser focused, you know exactly the list you want. Opening up the packs for the set that has the most stuff that you need. That can definitely help big time. Oh, and we got the 4th land. We got Ripjaw. Go time. Ooh. That's really good for us. You can't get it with in-game currency. It's just naturally, if you spend the in-game currency, gems on packs or gold, as long as you're opening or buying the most recent pack. Oh. Yeah, ping it for a bunch of stuff. That's not great. Do a Wizard's Lightning. Make me draw 2. Oh, man, that is not good. They used 2 pieces of removal, and we drew 2 cards. Not great. Oh, yes. If you bought 10 Eldraine packs with gems, I'm pretty sure you still would get that golden pack. Oh, boy. I think it probably has to be shifting. Now we're going Topiary Stomper. We're still at a pretty healthy 18. I want to get Carnage Tyrant next turn and watch them cry. They're definitely going to cry. Hopefully we don't take out, or don't take too much. Hopefully I see Brotherhood's End at some point and another source of red. But Carnage Tyrant is going to be the bane, and I have 3 of them. Probably when I drop the second Carnage Tyrant, they might just pack it in at that point. Okay, not so bad. Oh boy. Actually, I kind of like 2 Topiary now. We're going Carnage Tyrant. Play it safe. Make a thing that makes them not attack with anybody. Maybe just that electrostatic infantry. Hopefully I see Inscription of Abundance at some point. It would be nice to gain a bunch of life. As long as Carnage Tyrant is big enough, they'll never attack with electrostatic infantry. So we're safe. Probably not attack with anything. Ooh. I'll probably go Shifting Ceratops and Topiary Stomper next turn for a total of 7 green mana. Yeah. Google can see a lot of stuff. It's pretty scary. Do I like that? That's a good question. Yeah, I like the looks of that. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I can't go Carnage Tyrant and somebody else. Shifting plus Topiary Stomper. I like the vigilance. I like the even spread of bodies to make sure they definitely don't attack. We'll play it safe. Of course, Mono Red can do some very, very nasty stuff. Hey, you know what? We'll leave shifting behind. See what they do to Carnage Tyrant. They may want to combine blocking and take him out. Power up that. Okay, we'll take it. No, that's all right. Still a 6-5. We still would trade with it. That's all good. We got 2 Carnage Tyrants coming up. Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes. I love racing, especially with dinos. They have haste, so you can race pretty good. Big bodies. But I feel we're probably safe. We get through tons of damage with Carnage Tyrant here and Trample. Oh, the full damage. They must not realize how Trample works. Ooh, yeah, a 2.23 gigabyte download. Rough stuff. Especially if you don't have fiber. Oh. Massive. Tranix Rex next turn would be good. That would do him in. Fake fiber. Whatever works, as long as you're able to play arena, play the things you love. Hope there's no skewer the critics. Now that we've been dealt damage with Viashino Pyromancer here, that would be rough. Skewer. Back-to-back skewers. Real fiber. Yeah, that's good. I wish everybody had fiber. Oh, just a lot of creatures. Okay, Brotherhood's End. Brotherhoods, chant with me. We should technically see Brotherhood's End. Wizards Tribal. Oh yes, I think they are. Where's Brotherhood's End? They'll concede if we get it. Oh, that's not Brotherhood's End, but what would be the best thing? Carnage Tyrant, I would imagine, but let's think about it. How much can I make is the question. I got 6, 7, 8, 9. Can't go Vivien's to make a creature. You know what, we're just going to play another Carnage Tyrant and we'll see what they do with that. A lot of trample damage. Is that going to be enough? I think that's going to be enough. They have to block with a lot of stuff. Something's going down. They aren't able to make one single creature take out Topiary, so at least 2 have to block Topiary. Somebody has to block somebody. Oh, they're going to take out Carnage Tyrant. Good stuff. Fine by me. Okay, let's do the math. Do I like taking out infantry and that? Kind of like the Dreadhoard Arcanist, come to think of it. Yeah, let's do the Dreadhoard Arcanist. Yeah. Ouch. One Dreadhoard Arcanist. I mean, 2 is pretty bad. Maybe they have all lands. Just a bunch of creatures. All right, Brotherhood's End coming up. I can smell it. Ooh. Ouch. Brotherhoods. Brotherhood's End or Tranix Rex is going to do the trick. Ooh, that's not either. Well, that's okay. You know what? We're going to go Vivien. Going to make a creature. Oh, and there's Tyrannix Rex coming up next turn. Woo! Woo!
Ruthless aggression.
Alright, maximum aggression, let's go. Basically dead. Carnage Tyrant and Shifting will get trample. Shifting Ceratops might win us here with the sneaky trample, if they don't account for it. I pay 1 green, give it trample, bunch of damage continues on through. This is the perfect song to face off against Mono Red. More like Mono Dead. Yeah. Eventually. Putting me to sleep, my goodness. Maybe they're mad that they're losing to dinos. Their feelings have soured. They're like, oh, this should not happen. I'm super aggressive, and I should always just be guaranteed to beat a deck like this. I definitely love other Vigilance creatures, though. This Vivien, Monster's Advocate, making 3/3 Beast with Vigilance. Sometimes that's all you need. You get to be aggressive, you don't leave yourself quite as open, and 3 power is pretty good. Trades with a decent amount of stuff. I got another clip ready and waiting. Queued up. Let it happen. Run down this final counter. I think this is the final countdown clock to... Oh, okay, they finally woke up. Oh, alright, I'll still have it ready and waiting. Dead. Gotcha.
I am inevitable.
Whew. Okay, man, that was, I mean, very unfortunate. Not one Inscription or Brotherhood's End. Inscription gain a bunch of life, you know, Carnage Tyrant is big, lovely stuff. Brotherhood's End, 4 copies, and we were almost a third of the way through the deck. Not even seeing one, huh? Hopefully our luck changes, but we still got the job done anyways. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I was worried when you said it was that big. It was going to take a while. Ugh. Rough. Brotherhoods, let's see it. In the opening hand, you can do it. Of course, I would hope to... Oh, it's kind of... It's good-ish. Question becomes, do I mulligan to potentially get a Brotherhoods? This is a pretty aggressive deck. I want to have Brotherhoods ready and waiting. But I will be able to get a second source of red when I do play Topiary. Topiary turn 3, Ripjaw turn... Oh, I like it. I like it. I'm going to cross my fingers. This is good enough. Ripjaw, lovely stuff. Of course, they'll potentially use 2 pieces of damage-based removal to take it out, which would mean, again, we might draw 2 cards. That's not good. It's never good. You hope to take it out at least in 1 hit, but there's not a lot of stuff that just deals 5 damage. Oh, Starfield, man. I imagine Starfield would take a while. What is that, like 100 gigabytes? Something insane. Probably got to be insane. Oh, ooh. They'll probably go pretty fast for me. I spent most of my life without fiber. It was like wireless, almost dial-up. If the wind was blowing, the internet was bad. if it was fall and there's lots of leaves and stuff, the internet was bad. But finally, when I moved up to where I am, got the job done. Got that fiber internet. Ace MtG. He's pretty good. New-ish content creator. Had a fantastic time doing a collab with him. That was good. Dino Dojo. Oh. That is pretty cool to see. If he is doing some Dino stuff at this very moment. Oh, I would like it. But yeah, I did a lovely collab. I hope to do another collab with Ace MtG at some point. I'll use Dinos, and I believe Ace is planning to use other tribal decks. Merfolk, vampires, potentially, continually facing them up against my stuff. Yeah. I mean, if you know what it is going into it, Starfield, anything. I mean, Starfield has a lot of potential. I haven't looked at it much. I actually looked into Star Citizen, another space game, but we don't have to go down the rabbit hole of Star Citizen. That's an interesting case. Dinos versus the world of MtG, absolutely. Yeah, I just do the 10 Eldraine packs, 100%. Get your golden pack, you get a bunch of wild cards. Hopefully you open a wild card from one of the packs of Eldraine, but yeah, that would be a pretty good start. Just to see what it's all about, and the new pack opening animation. I must say, that is mint. Next turn we'll have 5. We could use Topiary Stomper to fight to gain a bunch of life, and then the opponent is just going to feel bad. But I will try for Ripjaw. Possibly Vivien, make a bunch of tokens, Vigilance, and all that lovely stuff. Oh, they do. Okay, yeah, save it till last. Yeah. They're making Arena better. It's kind of slow for some people, but I love it. I get to play the deck that I love easily and often. I don't have to go to in-person or force myself to play you know what, Magic the Gathering online. That does not look good. Certainly doesn't look as interesting as Arena looks. And it's glitchy. It crashes a lot. Utopia Sprawl. Ooh, it is good. You can't use Utopia Sprawl in Explorer though. Wilds of Eldraine has this extra sheet, Enchanting Tales I believe it's called. Various enchantments that kind of, make sense with the set of Wilds of Eldraine. It's like Mystical Archives with Strixhaven and various other things. It's pretty cool though. You can use them in Historic on Arena, but yeah, Utopia Sprawl. That would be nice. I would like to have that legal in Explorer or Pioneer. You got the Goose Mother. Oh, okay. Good stuff. All right. Carnage Tyrant. Woo! And we have another one ready and waiting. Man, they're dead. They're done. We're going to gain 9 life with Inscription of Abundance, and that is going to be a hard hill to climb up. Man, that Dreadhoard Arcanist is going to get big. Okay. Not too bad though. They still maybe don't want to attack. Hard to say. Oh, the silver and the gold cards in the top right. Scorpion, that's your wild cards. You can redeem them for anything. You have a rare dino that you want to, get for your list. You redeem one rare wild card for that specific copy. Yeah. So, build up the wild cards, maybe try out a budget list, or look, at my game, see exactly what variation you like, why you like it, and then just go for it. I think they could get Soulscar Mage big enough that it's going to kill Carnage Tyrant. Do they have another kick in the door? That still wouldn't do it. Kick in the door is sorcery anyways. Okay, well, I'm just going to block it and see what happens, but I imagine there is shenanigans. They'll play the thing to give it +3 plus something. That's alright. We have another Carnage. We've got Tranix Rex. Hey. That's okay. Any question's a good question. Bitter Blossom. Oh, I was playing in Shadowmoor, Lorwyn, back when that stuff was just released. Yeah. Adam, how's it going? Dino's deck are still chomping away. We're going to chomp them continually with this Carnage Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant is king. Going to be gaining probably 9 life when we fully kick Inscription of Abundance next turn. Oh. But nice to hear about that Bitter Blossom. Maybe some people are a little bitter that they can't use it in Explore or Pioneer. That would be nice. Oh man, this is gross. Oh my goodness. Good stuff. Giants in Explore, very fantastic potential. You know what? I still like Vivien. Yeah, that scares them. I just want a nice flashy finish. I want to continually make creatures potentially. You know what? I'll hit them with Carnage Tyrant. I like the sounds of that. They're certainly going to send everything they can towards Vivien, I would imagine. Oh yes, okay. They do disappear. They go up into the counter at the top there, but I can explain anything specific that you have. Oh, send Tyrant to the face when in doubt. Oh, Ashiok, the whispering, whatchamacallit, I forget his name exactly. Lightning Strike is going to be rough, but we're going to be gaining 9 life next turn. That is going to negate everything the opponent has done. That's alright. Oh! Oof! I'll take it. But yeah, when in doubt, send Carnage Tyrant, the king, towards them. Or possibly I get another land and I just play Tranix Rex and kill him like that. We have a lot of options. Oh, it is very bad indeed. That is a lot of resources. I'll take it. I could have done things many different ways here. I could have, again, just done Inscription, but I wanted to, leave myself open. Ooh, do some stuff. I also have some options here. I can go Thunderherd Migration plus Topiary Stomper. I get to a total of 7 lands. Do I like that? Does it really matter too much? Not so much. We're just going to smack them with Carnage Tyrant. We're going to go with Inscription of Abundance. Fully kicked. Take out the biggest Dreadhoard Arcanist. And they might just concede right there. 20. Done. They got to be done. I'd be surprised if they weren't. We're at full health. Against Mono Red, they're feeling pretty sad. You can't target, you can't do nothing. Back at 20 is pretty fun stuff. A very nice potential of Inscription. If you guys are wondering about a versatile option, I love it. Oh, beating Mono Red. That is beautiful. Beautiful indeed. Still got you. The flashy The flashy Tyrannix Rex for the win. I couldn't resist. Eventually, well. Oh yes, Wicked Manipulator. I think it's a pretty good game. I always love winning against mono red. Just because it's oftentimes a hard matchup, I must say. Oh heaven, I love this. I choose green. It's a knockoff Bulbasaur, Venusaur shirt. It is from overseas, China, I believe. 100% polyester, you know, super duper stretchy, that type. It's pretty comfortable. Feels kind of weird because it's 0% cotton. Yeah. If you get the wild card in a pack, it is a free extra card. So you have that wheel. After you open up 6 packs, you get a rare wild card. Very nice. You progress, guaranteed. But also you have a slim chance of opening a rare or a mythic rare wild card from packs as well. So you can get pretty lucky. Oh, that sounds like pretty good ice cream. My goodness. Actually, speaking of, I have Dairy Queen ice cream, Reese's peanut butter Blizzard with coffee in it, whatever, something like that. Coffee concentrate, I believe they called it. Victor, how's it going? How's it going? Hopefully all is well. All is not so well with this mono red opponent. Doing lovely, lovely damage. Oh, where did I get this shirt? Or do you mean that ice cream there? Actually, I'm going to get my ice cream, and then we'll talk about the finer details, the basic points. Scorpion. Oh, Cerith's Great Worm. Okay. Cerint's. I always thought that one was pretty interesting. Ice cream coming up. I'm glad you talked about it and mentioned it, because I would have forgotten. I brushed my teeth already, but I'll do that afterwards. Again. I like that, Victor. I really did. Absolutely. Yeah, certainly it could be, you know, up for tweaking potential. Absolutely. Yeah, it will be, maybe I should try it out here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go look into it right now. Perhaps a live one-time match. Historic Brawl. If it is mostly legal, I might make some changes to make it legal in Arena. I have to actually update Discord. I don't normally open it on my computer here. Shouldn't take too long to update. I have to wait for my ice cream to melt anyways. The spoon is stuck. I should have left it out. I don't want to pull too hard because I have busted my Dairy Queen spoons before. Then I have to go grab a real one and dodge the piece down below in the depths of the ice cream. Yeah. Oh, it would be nice to do some live adapting. And any of you new people watching right now, definitely join the Discord. Link is in the description there if you haven't already. Oh, in-person EDH, I mean, it's the most popular. Absolutely is. The cards might be in Brawl, most of them, so it's going to be pretty cool. If I can copy this, I'm pretty sure it should allow me to do so. Export. Copy for MtG Arena, so it already has that option right there. Alright, here goes nothing. Dex. I think I have to free up a spot. Oh, yeah, I do. All dinos, all the time, of course. There's a lot of interesting ones, a lot of the older ones that are way, way down. Boros dinos, Spellhate, Raptor, Fling is lovely stuff. Hazaret dinos, oh, that was good. Man, oh, I've tried everything. Thumbs up. I like Yahoo Yadaro. That was good. Tech time. Oh yes, Tech Time. That was pretty interesting. I'll briefly mention it. But Tamer dinos. Sometimes the splash is pretty easy. Mostly the splash was for this Glass Pool Mimic. I mean, that's lovely stuff. Oh yes, 100%. Make full use of that Polyraptor. I'm definitely looking to do so. Big time, big time. Yeah, I always love the possibility of Tamer here. Glasspool Mimic is a creature, so it's reduced to 2 with Marauding Raptor, and then, you know, for 2, I could have an extra Ripjaw. I can't target Shifting Ceratops. That is a little bit unfortunate with the protection from blue, but if I do bring in Carnage Tyrant or Tyrannix Rex at some point, that definitely would be a big change. But we'll get rid of Tech Time. Okay, that was the vote. Sometimes it is hard to make space. I do like to leave my older lists up just for, no, because it's cool to see. Import. Oh, deck successfully import. Okay. Might have to use a few wild cards. Oh, that's a painful looking giant Cindermaw, an extra giant Cindermaw there, yeah, all stretched and weird. Well, I guess I have to go to the bottom because I don't have everything for it. Oh boy, this could be painful. Okay, looking pretty good, yeah. Actually, I have most of it. Huh. Goblin Bombardment, fantastic stuff. Alright, Friendly Brawl, Historic Brawl. I'll take it. Apply the styles big time. Craft all, let's go. 2 uncommon, 1 uncommon, and a rare. I like it. Oh, 100%. I need 30 more cards, I think, apparently. It's saying something like I need 30 more cards. Or was it only 70? Just because some of the stuff isn't legal. I imagine that's probably why. Some of the stuff didn't import. It imported everything it could. Alright. Dinos, I guess I type in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Quite a bit, I must say. The lands, of course, I'm pretty sure 33 is a normal amount. It might be 36 for Commander. Might have to tweak that. Creature-wise, though, type in Dino, probably fill in some spots a little bit more if they're not in. Oh, Forerunner, yeah. Oh. 36 for Commander. Okay, let's get those lands out of the way. Currently at 33. Rockfall Vale, Shelter Thicket, Cinder Glade. I like it, especially like Cinder Glade. We've got a lot of basic lands, so I would imagine we're probably going to be seeing at least 2. And then Cinder Glade is going to enter on that. Oh, for 39, okay. Temple of Abandon. Actually, I'm going to go with Plaza of Heroes. Yeah, might as well. I have a decent bit of legendary creatures. I've always loved this in the past. The potential to save Galta, all those things. Very, very lovely. That should be nice. 38. Well, but let's keep it at 38. That's still pretty decent. But 25 more things. I'm looking at it. Yeah. Charging Monster Store might as well. You know, seems pretty good. Giant Cindermaw. A tally. Yeah, we're doing a tally. Oh, so many decks to make. I am spoiled with that, Adam. Which is... Well, I feel fortunate. Absolutely. Not having to worry. I have one deck. Most sets that come out, I don't need anything from the set, so I just keep saving up. I've been able to stockpile 143,000 getting ready for Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Man, that's going to be nice. Tranquil Frillback, well, let's add it in if we want to destroy a decent range of stuff. Ooh. That would be nice. That's okay. We'll still have a good time. Do one match here, see what the opponent does to us. Oh, how many? Okay, so at the top, Scorpion, you have that little symbol there. That's going to show you your vault progress when you get to 100% in your vault. You get to open it up. You can click on it as well to open up this screen right here and give you a good rundown. I certainly have enough uncommon and common. The rares and mythic they're getting a little bit low, but again, I have everything I need, so I get to test out maybe some fringe options with that. Yeah, that's the spot. And if you get to 100%, you open up the vault. You don't have to open it up, but you get a mythic rare, 2 rares, and 3 uncommon wildcards. Pretty nice. It doesn't happen too often unless you're opening up a bunch of packs, but a whopping 30,000, that is still good. Yeah. And speaking of draft tokens, I did buy a draft token because I have so much. I'm going to do a bunch of drafts on Arena when Lost Caverns of Ixalan comes out. Oh, a Rampant Savage Stomp. Yes, absolutely. But yeah, Scorpion at the moment making a commander deck on Arena. Historic Brawl, 100 card singleton. Where is Savage Stomp? There it is. Okay, we got that in. Oh, Rampaging Brontodon. Yeah, I gotta add Rampaging Brontodon. Big time. Big, stompy. That's where I want to be. Ooh, that is good. That is good. Sawtooth. Or Swordtooth, I think it is. Yeah, Swordtooth. Yeah, I like Swordtooth. Taking out little things, pinging. Ancient Imperiosaur, have no fear. Ancient Imperiosaur is here. Kogla and Yudaro. I like Kogla and Yudaro. I like using multiple copies sometimes. If you see a second one, you get to do its discard ability. You destroy an artifact or enchantment and you shuffle it into your library. Then draw a card. That's pretty decent. A duplicate is not dead if you haven't played it already, or if you've played one. Excuse me, you just do that. Oh my goodness, I haven't even eaten the ice cream yet. Guardian Project. Ooh, Guardian Project. Do I have... I don't have Guardian Project. I'll leave it out. I'll leave it out for now. But more Dino stuff. Ooh, let me see. This is a lot of fun, I must say, adding a bunch of dinos that I don't always use. Ravenous Sailback. I'll slap that in just for a little bit more art. Oh, Shaper's Sanctuary. I have Shaper's Sanctuary. Good. Yeah, I've tried to... Oh, Ceres. Okay. Definitely because of your suggestion and because I've tried it before. Serith. I'm pretty sure that's how you spell it. Ah. Nope, that's still not how you spell it. I'm just going to type in Viper. I know how to spell Viper. Okay, there we go. Sarith. I'll have to write that down. Remember it. Yeah, lots of stuff was trampled. This looks perfect. Oh, there it is. Lithoform engine. I've always wondered about this. No I. Okay, yes, no I. Sarith. However that Y is pronounced. I always figured it was Sarith. The Y more like an I, but not an I. Yeah. I've never tried Lithoform engine before. Seems pretty interesting. Copying activated triggered abilities, making an extra copy of a permanent, of a dino. I'll try this out once, Scorpion. If you have any other questions, keep asking them. Oh, the One Ring. Flash is always fun, yes, with snapping sailback. Let's see the One Ring. The One Ring. I don't have the One Ring. Do I want a copy? I probably should put it in. I hear the One Ring is pretty good. Reasonably powered. Quite popular. Oh, there we go. Okay. I got 3 mythic rare wildcards. Yeah. I don't need to spend anything else on the mythic rares, so we'll do it. But what else? That's the tough part. So many fantastic choices. Harmonize. Oh, harmonize. Yeah. Yeah, big time. Good stuff. Protections, huh? It is nice, the One Ring, I must say. It's pretty cool. I think it's appropriately powered. If it wasn't so powerful, I mean, it's the thing. It should be super powerful. People should be scared when it lands because, man, lovely. Clothis. Oh, we don't have Clothis. Yeah. I like Clothis. Make it a little bit more stompy with Bronus. Lovely. Ronus's Monument. The majority of creatures are green. I've always loved this. Of course, it's a legendary artifact. I can't have more than one. Make things... Oh, removal. Okay. Bouncers beat down, Tyvar stand. I think Brawl is 30 life. I'm not too sure. It might be 25. I haven't played it in months. Yeah, we need a bit more interaction. Inscription? I'm going to go with Inscription. Oh, it's already in there. Okay, good stuff. Domri. Oh, yeah. And Domri's Ambush. Oh, let's do that. What other stuff? What other stuff is legal in Brawl? Because, there's a wider range. Anarchobolus, 100%. That is my favorite Domri. It's like the best sort of Swiss Army knife you could ask for. Not that I use it all the time, but making everything more powerful, ramping, protecting against counter spells, and removal. And that boost in power does stick around. If you use him as removal when he enters, you're down to 1 loyalty there, and lovely value. Let me see. Oh. I get to use Magma Quake. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. Tail Swipe. Yes, we'll do Tail Swipe. I did Dino Quake, Quaking Dinos. probably a year and a half ago. Oh, an extra combat or turn spell. Yeah, one of the mono red ones. I'll think about it. I want to bring in Magma Quake just because it is... brings me back to the good old days when there was only historic on arena. Make the opponent quake in their boots and concede when I drop that. Watch them be only flying though. Tail swipe, tail swipe. 3 more to go. Okay. Extra combat. Or additional. I'm pretty sure it's worded additional. What's Morog say? Additional combat phase. So that's what we gotta type. Crush the weak. Ooh. Oh, very good stuff. Very good stuff. Happy to hear, Scorpion. That is gonna be... Yeah, I gotta stop dragging my feet. At least build some commander deck. Just in case people are playing it. Eventually one day. Additional combat, I should probably add that. Zariel, Archduke of Avernus, I've always wondered. Yeah, that could be good. Additional combat there. Aggravated Assault, recently added with Wilds of Eldraine. 5... untap all creatures. Oh yes, an elf, Okay, I should do the elves. Big time. Llanowar Tribe, might as well. Marwyn's Kindred. Maybe? Maybe not. Llanowar Loam Speaker. Okay, there we are. We're at 100. Of course, this is going to be pretty interesting. Oh, Birds of Paradise. Birds of Paradise. Oh, it crashed. That's not good. No, the deck is so amazing. Arena couldn't handle it. Hopefully all you guys are still connected. Don't go anywhere. Nuts. The darn birds. But maybe that's a bad sign. Maybe there's funny business happening with my computer. Huh. Okay, we're back at it. Arnie slays the troll, yes. Oh, I love Arnie slays the troll. The life gain. All of that. I'll leave it here for now. We'll go into one match quickly here. Get the job done. Oh, never mind. I have to craft a few things. Finish the deck. There we go. Yeah, maybe I could add some more ramp. Yeah, we'll think about it. Okay. Yeah, it's Dinos, Xenagos as the commander. Alright. No promises. This is going to go well. Watch us face off against... Actually, Brawl. There it is. I didn't even know where to find it. Yes, I want to see Serith as well. Okay. Who knows what it's going to be. This is kind of fun. On the fly, finishing off the Brawl deck. Oh, the Ape Dinosaur Turtle. Yes, it is. Big time. The fantastic Ape Dinosaur Turtle. Dinosaur Turtle Ape. Whatever combination sounds the best. I think I have both Yadaros. Could have added Kogla as well. Play them both. I wish it was like Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you could like do a fusion. And then it makes the actual Kogla and Yadaro. Ooh, that'd be cool. The art on it, lovely. companion cards, Misty. Oh, not a whole lot. I do like Kruger the Macro Sage, just because dinos naturally have that mana value 3 or more. Lots of them are costly, so Kruger has, I think, the best potential. Also because it is a dinosaur itself. We could be casting it for cheaper. It could gain haste. I do use Mutate a little bit, Scorpion. I haven't done it in a while, but I've done Rainbow Dinos. That has been pretty good. Oh, some crazy dinos. But yeah, Misty, if I had to do it, it would be Kruger the Macro Sage, my favorite. Oh yeah, okay. Also risky. One more. Okay, we got there. Lovely. Cultivate. Yeah, that's what we want. Send Cacophodon. Oh, it was. That is good. Absolutely good. Goblin Bombardment. Man, I love the art on the Enchanting Tales sheet. Yeah, we'll go with Maraud. Oh, it was glitchy there for again for a little bit. Maybe I have to close down something. Possibly Discord. I'll close down Discord just in case. Mutate was nice. Oh, and the Magma Quake to boot, but certainly Cultivate. We get the Xenagos next turn, and oh, I'm a little bit worried. This seems odd. Very strange that it keeps lagging. I might have to update my computer. Yes, you get one free mulligan in Brawl. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I may have to restart the client. Kind of like you have to restart the client on Magic the Gathering online. I like seeing Kogla and Yadaro. We'll get that Xenagos though. Play Kogla and Yadaro hopefully next turn, although I only have one source of red. That's painful. Might have to update my graphics card, but potentially. I could have missed some update from my computer, from my graphics card. Yeah. I would have figured restarting the client when it crashed itself would have fixed things, but I guess that's not the case. Lizard Blades. I mean, that's kind of cool. Xenagos doubling it. If only I could play Kogla and Yadaro, they'd mostly be dead. 4 damage, it's not nothing. Yeah, I certainly should have searched for another mountain. I'm not used to needing so much red. It is the majority green, so I'll have to keep that in mind for next time. I'm like, oh, I have one source of red, I'm good. And I never really think about more sources of red afterwards. But there's always room for improvement. Yeah. Like the name of the channel. Alright. Another source of red. Ooh. Well, Thunderherd Migration is another source of red. I'm only going to be playing one thing with red though, so that's alright. I'll pay 3. I won't reveal Kogla and Yadaro if I don't have to. Okay. Okay. It's really weird, I must say, seeing so many basics. Goodness. And it's going to be very nice if we make this work. If we get double strike on Kogla and Yadaro, then double it with Xenagos, it's like quadruple damage. Well, that's okay. I added some of the good Gruul lands before we started here. I think most of them. That looks alright, man. I think we have a good chance to get this down. Oh, you like this beat? What is this beat? Away from Heavens. Or was the previous song? There's a delay with the chat. Oh, Morog as well. Oh. But certainly Kogla and Yadaro, we're going to have it enter. We're going to give it Trample and Haste just because it is going to get big. I don't want chump blocking to happen. I want to hit him hard and mean. Maximum aggression. Oh, they got removal. Nuts. Okay, well, that's how she goes. We'll get him. Oh, I've wondered about using Morog normally. I've used it before in the past and the alternate art. This art is like, oh yeah, I should have sacked it for... Okay, we'll get there. Goblin bombardment. Sometimes the goblins are not too smart and they miss stuff. Yeah, well, keep it in mind next time. I'm not sure if you can use Taurine Mauler. Huh. That's alright. Gotta keep the lizard blades alive, get Morog, possibly use Magma Quake. That would really bring the pain. They never waste a meat missile, absolutely. Hey, don't see yourself out too far. Stick around because it is going to get devastating. But Shelob? She lobs spiders, little spiders towards us because she is the queen. Yeah, no. I want to keep lizard blades around. Oh, commune with dinosaurs. Man, that's lovely stuff. Oh, yeah. You know what's about to happen, folks. They may just be dead. Morog is going to get doubled and hasty. And then we're going to go with commune to grab a land. Oh. A halfling. Oh. I would like that. We have to attack. We have to have the land enter afterwards. Oh my goodness. I like this. I like this indeed. And bear with me, because at the beginning of combat, I never realized about this synergy. If we get multiple combats, it's multiple doubling of Xenagos. Combo and damage and scary, and we got a forest. That's all we needed. Bing, bang, boom. Have it enter. Untapped. Oh, wow. That's how you do it. 26-25. Woo. 20. Oh my goodness. That is what it's all about. They could have blocked with their commander, of course. Morog didn't have trample. What an ending. What an ending. I don't know. I might have to do that in normal 60 card. 27-25. Yeah. Morog's pretty legit. Maybe I don't use the full playset if I do this in regular best of 3, but if we get extra combats, it's Xenagos. That's natural synergy. Double it once, double it again, it's quadrupled. Okay. Well, not quite yet. I like the other stuff, but again, you got to admit, you couldn't ask for a flashier attack. Oh. Ape Dino Turtle came out as well. Oh, I forgot about it, Scorpion, yeah.
Ruthless aggression.
I didn't use it, but we did get fortunate. Maybe they thought Morog had trample, so they were really scared and worried. Oh, the slap is the best. And I like how I used the transition of a clothesline. That's what that transition is called. It kind of lining it up with the slap, so it's like he slapped the clip right off the edge of the screen there. Okay. How long has it been? Actually, I've lost track. It's always a good time, but tonight has been extra good. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there for tonight. Stone Cold Stunners, absolutely. Yeah. But Scorpion, if you have any other questions, actually we'll go over if you want to go with dinos in best of 3. The pack's to open. Next, I'll go through the decks. I'll go starting with the collection. Highlighting a lot of the good stuff in Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan, because it is a tribal deck. You really do have a lot of the key players in this. Simply type in Dino, we're off to the races. So, already, I mean, Huntmaster, of course, it is an uncommon, so you can redeem wild cards pretty easily for that. Yeah, Stone Cold Stunner clips on the fight cards would be good as well. We'll do that. If any of you guys do have suggestions, I'm all for it. For clips to add. If you send me a clip, you could send it in the Discord as well. I can trim it up, add it for the night. Ooh, that would be good. Oh, that is a good suggestion, Scorpion. Big time. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep that in mind. That's pretty good. Yeah, Rampaging Ferocidon and Ixalan, lovely stuff, although Giant Cindermaw is basically rampaging, but if you're facing off against lots of token decks, this is lovely. If you get multiple Rampaging Ferocidons, that's lovely. Something like Elves or whatever, that sort of thing. Or Rakdos Sacrifice. If Rampaging Ferocidon sticks around, Rakdos Sacrifice with the Cauldron Familiar and Witch's Oven, sacrificing it back and forth. Very, very painful stuff. Usually this doesn't last against that, against that deck. And another rare, Deathgorge Scavenger. Not that I normally use it, but you've got a Dinosaur. You have some graveyard interaction. Repeat it each turn. When it enters and attacks is lovely stuff. Adam, it is painful. You could try to exile the cat so you don't have to worry about it, but when you target the cat with an ability like this, they're just going to sacrifice the food, and then they're going to bring back the Cauldron Familiar, so it's rough. But it's nice to possibly open this. If you do and you're building up a dinosaur list, you might as well slap it in, especially against a deck that has lots of instants and sorceries. Deathgorge Scavenger oftentimes probably is attacking as a 4/3. There's probably always something you can exile, I would imagine. And Ripjaw, of course, that's lovely stuff. You may not always use it to start, it might not always be in the sideboard, but Brontodon can destroy artifacts. Big time. Yeah. Worst case scenario, Thrashing Brontodon is 3 for a 3/4, but oftentimes with a little bit of reduction. That's going to be 2 green. So 2 green for a 3/4, and you get to destroy anything. But if you don't, that's still a very decent body. For a budget list, if you're starting out, you might as well add it in. If you're making a dinosaur list, that is. It's not going to hurt too bad. And you're going to have, a bit of potential removal. You're going to save yourself. That's going to be nice. At Carnage Tyrant, hey, if you're opening up Ixalan, hopefully you get a few copies of this. Don't have to redeem too many. That would be nice. And Regis or Alpha, all big time with Ixalan packs. That's like the bee's knees, the best of the best. No real reason why you wouldn't use the entire playset. I feel, at least. I've seen some people not use the full playset, but I don't think that's quite right. I don't see the reason why, it wouldn't be 4 copies of this. Oh, Wayward Swordtooth. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, definitely. And speaking of Wayward Swordtooth, this is very good. I'm glad you mentioned it. With the new Wilds of Eldraine cards, the Roll, Aura tokens, Monstrous Roll, Royal Roll, Wicked Roll, that is a permanent. Wayward Swordtooth cares about permanence. And if you have lots of cheap dinos and lands, you can get to 10. And then you ascend and we get to attack and block with this, but there's one specific... Wow. Well, we'll talk about Dinos for a bit, and then I'll showcase it. Rivals, of course, you know, you get Galta, a few copies. I like 2. I tried 1 for a long time, and 1 copy of the Queen just, didn't feel like enough. Nah, I didn't like it. Knight of the Stampede, oh, okay, that you might as well. It's a common. Reduction for 2 for Dinos is going to be really good. If you have 2 of these out, of course, you can probably play pretty much any Dino you draw at that point. But yeah, very, very reasonable to start with. Not something that I always use, but yeah. Excuse me. It's not going to hurt. A decently tough body, so you could block and get a lot of stuff out with that. That's about it. Oh yeah. There's not a whole lot of Dinos, but a lot of the key ones. That's going to be nice. Worth opening, well, you could try 10 packs, see what you get. Something like that. Spineback for Brawl 2. Spineback Sip. Oh, Thundering Spineback. Yes, yes, yes. I forget about this thing. It's like the world's worst Lord. Lords powering up creatures of a specific type, +1/+1 usually. This is because they didn't want dinosaurs to be too powerful. They really missed the mark with this. Maybe if it cost 5 and then the dinosaur token cost 4 to make, something like that. Just quite a bit cheaper, and I might use it maybe regularly. 5 for a 5/5, everything else gets +1/+1. That's pretty good, no? Decent. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I could see that. Brawl games maybe going pretty long. Having enough mana, we drop this. And then at the very least, every turn, even if we keep drawing lands or stuff that isn't helping, we get to make a 4/4. It's a 3/3, but it does power it up. Oh, Shifting Ceratops Scorpion. I do like that you mentioned that. Actually, let's turn off the filters here. Oh, any dino you want me to talk about, you mention it. And I'll talk about it eventually once we find Shifting Ceratops. Many times, if you go back and watch enough of my videos, you'll see starting off with Shifting Ceratops has been lovely, beautiful stuff. It's a perfect body, 5 power, so it lines right up with Shieldred there, which already is pretty good. You can benefit from cost reduction, so you know it could come down turn 3. You could attack with it on turn 3. If you do get the Huntmaster here, giving it haste. You could play Huntmaster turn 2, play your not turd, dinos aren't a turd, but your third Tongue Twister there. Your third land on turn 3, Marauding Raptor for 1 mana. With the reduction of Huntmaster, you're still left with 2 lands, but you have 2 reduction in total. Marauding 1, Huntmaster 1, and that means Shifting Ceratops is fully reduced to just 2 green. And then Huntmaster gives Shifting haste if it makes sense to do so. It might not because Marauding Raptor has pinged Shifting that specific turn, but oh, Labyrinth Raptor. Oh, I would get 4. I would get 4. It doesn't fit too well in a Dino deck, Adam, but I could make a Rakdos. You just right click it, and then if you don't have any copies, it's going to show up here. You can click 4 of them, and then it will allow you to craft it, redeem it, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it should be right click. Let's look for a dino that I don't have a full playset of. Okay, there we go. Yes, so that is what the screen looks like when you right click. I can finish off this playset of Gigantosaurus, but I do have other copies of different variations. I have 1 copy from M19, so 4 in total. I'm not going to waste a rare wild card just to finish it off from one specific set. But yeah, right click, you're good to go. Also, you can craft a deck. It's going to say all the wild cards you need, and then you can do it that way as well. But yeah, I like this way too. And Kruga, speaking of, Misty, if you're still watching, that would be nice. You could reasonably just slap one copy of this in normally, not make it the actual companion, because some cards, of course, are going to be less than a mana value of 3. Oh, and you can't find it. You may have to click on, once it loads here, and we scroll up. That's pretty far. You might have to click not collected, I would imagine. And then everything should show up. Do collected and not collected so you see absolutely everything, but I feel that's probably what it is. Or the deck that you're making, you classified it as possibly standard, so cards that aren't in standard would not be showing up. We'll do that. Hey, go to a new deck once we get there. Sometimes that can catch people off guard big time. If they choose the wrong format and then they're trying to add cards and they're bashing their head against a wall and wondering why they can't see something specific. Oh, you fixed it. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Yeah, I think I'll end it there. Right around 2 hours. Pretty good. Very, very nice talking about different dino stuff. I could do this for days, hours, weeks. Yeah, Adam, I think we will get a new undead dino, I would imagine. We're going to get a bunch of good ones. Hulking Raptor. Actually, 1 second. Let me throw up the image for Hulking Raptor. Oh, that's the... I sometimes use the OBS here to do the clips. Let me make it the Hulking Raptor art. Recently spoiled in the... Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. Look, actually, I have to reduce the size. My goodness. Hulking Raptor is certainly hulking, but man, this is going to be a card. Ah, yes. Okay, so good. You're set there, Scorpion. Happy to hear. I'm going to be super happy with this. I'm going to make an actual prediction video, like I mentioned, but this is going to be either a smaller or a bigger Carnage Tyrant when we get it. And it's certainly not going to be an uncommon. It's at least got to be a rare or mythic rare. I mean, that's not common art. Absolutely. Oh, 2 Galsas and 2 Huntmasters. Oh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Non-basic lands. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that before I leave here. That can be a difficult one. I'll go with my budget list that I have if I can find it in the mixture here somewhere. Budget Arena Dinos. It does look like an armored Regisaur. Big time, yeah. Alright, so budget dinos here. Lovely potential. Gets your foot in the door. Actually, I'll put the list in. I guess I could do it in the chat here. No, the message would be too big. I could do it in the Discord. I'm trying to think. But, of course, you can go back and rewatch this specifically. You see all the types. Game Trail. Game Trail was reduced, downshifted. For the most part of Game Trail's life, it was rare, which is very nice. But it's a dual land, uncommon. Oftentimes, it's going to enter untapped. This can be fantastic for budget options. That free dino series, yes, Heaven. I will do it. I have done, for anybody that hasn't seen it, free dino, Hatch to Devour. That's what I started out this channel on. But a brand new account, and I make a dinosaur list from all those cards. Sometimes it is a little bit rough, but it's always interesting. Taking them straight into ranked. Yeah, no. We'll get there. Not enough time. Never enough time, which I guess is good. I'm spoiled that way. Never run out of stuff, even though I play only one deck. But I do like Highland Forest there. I definitely recommend it. It's a dual land that has the typing mountain and forest, which can be applicable in some cases. But enough consistency, I would imagine. Secluded Courtyard, of course, is uncommon. This is a tribal deck, so it's very nice to also have another dual land for the most part. But it's lots of lovely aggression, not too many rare wild cards. You're late, JDX. Oh, you've missed a lot of good stuff. I played Brawl. I'm sorry, JDX, that you missed it. My ice cream is melting. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's important too. You do what you got to do, and then you join this. Hey, we can fill in the blanks, I would imagine. I'll stop talking there before I put my foot in my mouth, my claw in my mouth. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. I wonder what you mean. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stop talking because
It's a trap!
Get myself in trouble. But yeah, Scorpion, I love the potential of this. You do a lot of stuff. You've got Back to Nature, which you may be aware of, but if you hate enchantments, and I love hating on enchantments, this is how you do it. 4 Savage Stomp, lovely if you have that interaction. Okay, good stuff, yeah. Game Trail, Highland Forest, of course, is a common. You might as well. Field of Ruin, well, taking out dual lands and all that stuff, lovely. Quite a few lands. 24, so it should be very consistent. Technically, 26. Oh, you got my mail. Good stuff, JDX. I was wondering if you did or not. Maybe it got lost in translation. I did get your message on Discord, yes. Oh, Damping Sphere. I think we're all aware of this. A couple copies, you hurt the decks that make big mana, mono green devotion specifically. Sometimes it works. Or they just destroy this artifact with Beseju, who endures. And then it's hard to endure the turns afterwards because they just explode painfully. Weathered Runestone as well. I love this. Makes a lot of sense. It shuts down more stuff than Grafdigger's Cage. And it's uncommon to boot. It is double the cost of Grafdigger's Cage, but I like that it covers more stuff. It doesn't stop just creatures. It stops non-land permanents, and that could be pretty important. Very important, really. Greasefang, you gotta stop Greasefang, which is nice indeed. And Flame Sweep, topping things off, always lovely. Instant speed, 2 damage to each creature. That's where it's at. Buy yourself a little bit of time and hurt those really aggressive, weak decks with all those dinky things. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'll end it eventually. Let's get the countdown going. When it hits or finishes, that's when I'll end the stream. So get your final messages in, or if you're watching this later on, leave a comment, join the Discord.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for fantastic, calm Dino action.
Yeah. Basically that. Man, a very good night. Overall, lots of fantastic aggression, lots of potential possibilities. You can really build dinos so many ways, which I like. I don't know if they'll ever be solved. Do you want to be more aggressive? You can be super aggressive. Do you want to go a little bit slower but have those big scary dinos up there? Yes, I do appreciate it. Happy to help anybody that has questions. It doesn't have to be necessarily about dinos, but if it is, yeah. Alright, have a good rest of your time zone. Anybody else watching right now, later on, whenever it is, wherever it is, that was a good one. Probably see you guys tomorrow night, but if not, peace. Do good, be good. See you next time.